I would say this is a bit more broad than what AJ mentioned, but I would say that every single event that I've been to at the CCSAI has shown me how important it is to connect with our fellow students and the staff. And it made me believe that engagement during post-secondary education can really change lives. So I do encourage everyone here who's running, who's going to win, and who's not going to win, and folks who are here just to connect with their candidates, to be more engaged and involved with us. And after a while, you will see that it will make a difference. So yeah, thank you. Thanks everyone for being here.
All right, so on today's agenda, we will start off with our, let me see here. So today we'll have our, the candidates will come up here in the order you see on the screen. And what they will be doing, making their presentation. Each presentation will be 5 minutes long. You will get no more than 5 minutes to conclude your presentation. At the 4-minute mark, Jessica, that lovely lady over there in the white, will hold her hand up. You can also look at Luis Felipe. He will also hold his hand up, and you should be rounding off your presentation. Okay? Now, I think we are good to go, and we will start off with our first candidate.
Yeah, I will just quickly go over the plans for tonight.
Yeah.
Which are so like right now we're starting our arrivals. We're getting to know each other, and then from 6, the official forum starts, and it'll go until 7:15. So I just want to let everyone here know that at 7:30 we're going to have another big event that I highly encourage you to stay, which is a governance networking night. And it's an amazing opportunity for you guys to have food, engage with each other, get to know your candidates, take some nice pictures, and above all, have a lot of fun. So yeah, that's it.
All right. So without further ado, we will begin. And we will start off with our Morningside campus, starting off with Fidel. Woohoo! Show him some love.
Just before Fadil starts, I will set a reminder that each candidate has 5 minutes to conclude their presentation. Be mindful that I'll give you the mic, and that to be mindful of time as well, you can look at me or Jess right there.
All right. Actually, I did not know which door to knock on. September the 1st, 2022, at the International Airport of Baghdad, Iraq. It was the last time I saw my family, and I remember someone was saying, "Never stop, Fadil, until you become proud of yourself." And that person was my dad. Today, I'm here to tell him, your son is very proud of himself standing on this stage. I came to Canada in the hope of becoming a doctor. And only in my first semester, I changed 5 programs. This is 4? Oh, 5, like 5 programs. Because I didn't know what to choose, and I spent time at the help desk trying to get help, catching an appointment with my success advisor, jumping to random students, ask them what is the right program for me, more than I ever spend in my classes. So I'm here also to ask you one question, which is, did you cry when you got your student visa? Hands up. Even if you didn't cry, raise your hand, don't embarrass me. All right. So I'm like the most of you. I cried as well, out of happiness. But I cried twice. The first time was when I got my visa. And the second time was in my room when I was switching careers, and I didn't know what to choose. And I felt that time, maybe Canada, it's not the right place to chase my dreams. But tonight is the time, because I found out that my story is not the only story, and there is so many of you sharing the same story with me. So tonight is the time, because I'm bringing to you empowerment in unity, or unity empowerment. I don't need to see any more of our students struggling to catch an appointment with the success advisor or with the visa advisor. And I don't want to see jobless students anymore, so I'm bringing exclusive opportunities. Students' well-being. I want to bring more of health, mental and physical health activities on campus. We'll work with collaboration between local organizations and Centennial College to bring those activities and those events to our Morningside campus so students can engage themselves. And I also here to do qasam, which is promise. I promise you tonight that I'll be the one who will represent you as Centennial College on CCSAI board. I'll be the one who represent you on the school level and on the provincial level to amplify your voices through CCSAI. I don't want to see any more students struggling to find a job or finding internship. So I'm bringing more networking nights to campus. Sustainability, that came from my previous university, the American University of Iraq. It was one of the 10 universities in the Middle East, which is eco-friendly university. And I want to bring that to our Morningside campus, or Centennial College in general. But Fadel, why should we elect you? I'm here not to give you empty promises and grandioses. I'm here to offer you my time, my dedication, and my effort to engage with each one of you. Even if you wasn't from Morningside campus, I'll do my best to listen to your concerns. And once I see you cry, I won't feel bad about it. I will sit on the same table and cry with you. And also, I'll be happy with you as well once you feel happy. I listen to all your concerns. I want to honor the diversity of our Centennial College. I want to play with colors in Holi with our Indian students. And I want to say Happy New Year for our Chinese students and every New Year on the calendar. And I want to say that I'm a true advocate for everyone, especially students. And I know that you heard that before. I'm sorry if I missed one of you or some of you in my speech, but I believe that we are one family, Centennial family. So open your emails on March 21st and 22nd and vote for Fadel Al-Mushattat, a voice for change. God bless you all, Centennial family. Thank you so much.
Can everybody hear me? All right, this is wonderful. Thank you for your time. And yes, let's welcome our upcoming candidate, still for Morningside, Baljit. Welcome to the stage. All right, just a reminder that to be mindful of time, you can always look at me. And yes, so this is your remote, and you can take a. Can use this for reference. Yes, best of luck.
Hello everyone, my name is Baljit. I am currently in Biotechnology Advanced course, a daring course by the way, and I'm from Morningside campus. Today I'm here to just represent my views, my priority, and the reason why I want to be on the board for the vice president from Morningside. So I just want to start up with that why I want to be on the board, why I want to be the leader from my Morningside campus. So I'm passionate about exploring all the possibilities for advocating students. And here I would like to tell you a story. The first day of my orientation, when I heard AJ giving his motivational speech, I was like, wow. And at that moment, I decided that if this opportunity gonna come, I gonna make sure that I will serve my campus for sure. And yeah, I really want to be one of those. So moving ahead, I would like to disclose what are my priorities for this. So first, mental health for the students at campus. I want to tell you that the the science students at Morningside, we are having a lot of labs. So education is little stressful there because we have labs early morning until 9:30 as well, right? And so I think that the mental health is one of the concern from from our college. And other than this, I also want to develop the sports complex in our college. I don't want to compare, but like I came across some of the issues from the college, from the student. They told me that they want to participate, they want to give the auditions, the first step for the competition, but then they won't be able, they didn't do it just because of the labs. So I want to make sure that everything is that is on the board, that yes, the auditions are happening, but all the students are able to do it? Are all the students are able to give their auditions, or they refuse, or they couldn't just because of the labs? I want to introduce all the flexibilities, all the flexible schedules that they are able to do this. Apart from this, I also want to break the cultural boundaries that we have. And also, I would like to tell you that we don't have any cultural events at our Morningside campus, so I want to introduce all of them in our campus. This is true that life at Morningside is stressful because of lab, and I want to make sure I have a lovely nature. I am fun-loving, so I want to like when I was introducing myself to the students at campus, they say, "Are you sure that you're gonna do it?" I said yes. So last but not the least, I just want to tell you that I want to make your life at Centennial College more fun and memorable. And if you think that I can do it, and if you think that I can be a good leader, and you are ready to take the ride, then just don't forget to vote for me on March 21 and 22. Thank you so much.
You are fun and memorable. All right. So let's move to the next candidate in my list. So Jonathan, welcome to the stage. Woohoo! Did you get the remote? Yeah, okay, yes. This is my list. Oh, do you want to use the podium? Yeah, it's totally yours. I'll hold on to this.
Hello, Centennial. How is everybody doing tonight? Today evening, actually. So, first I want to thank the board for nominating me, and I also want to congratulate the other candidates that stood with me. Your speeches were beautiful. Well, and now to get to the nitty-gritty. Y'all, what do I want to do for you? Well, what I want to do for you is, I'm going to not speak from here, but from here. So, the first thing I do want to do is embrace diversity and inclusion. How am I going to do this, you might ask? I want to increase the amount of cultural events and celebrations that we have. I want to organize cultural events for students where they can learn from one another and about the various diversities and how they can appreciate every diversity there is. The second thing, I want to engage the community. Well, I want to create more beneficial workshops for students outside college life. Come on, let's face it, we all need some time to unwind, release all the stress that we have from our labs, from our professors, and the other college-related activities. And I was just thinking, like, you might think, like, you might want to go home, binge with your favorite snacks and be like, yeah, I could do that. But why? Why can't we just do it in college? So that's what I want to do for you. I want to engage y'all in college with these workshops that you love, whether it's arts and crafts, whether it's whatever you like. Lastly, wrong slide. Lastly is right there. Sustainability in every context. I want to educate us students and raise awareness through the talks and also practice green building practices, such as using recycling materials and installing certain norms for energy conservation. Well, to conclude, I do want to say, you might have noticed one common thing in these, there's only two slides. Communication. I believe communication is very important among all of us. And so let me be your voice to voice your concerns. And I will always be listening to every concern that you have. I'm not promising that everything that I've shown here or all the other conveniences will come to fruition, but one thing I will promise you is that I will not give up until every inconvenience is sorted out and every need of yours for that inconvenience is satisfied. Well, lastly, I also want to say, like, who wouldn't want to come back to a college life they love? I mean, we all would want to do that. A college life they want to remember and reminisce, and all the good memories. And so, this is me signing out. Swipe right for change. Jonathan, your VP. Thank you.
Hey. All right, can we give it another round of applause for our Morningside campus candidates? Oh yeah, that's how I like it. That's how I like it. I know some of us are hungry in here, but we don't have to show it. We don't have to show that we're hungry. But anyway, really well done, Morningside. Now we're going to jump on to Progress, right? I know you want to hear from the Progress candidates for sure. And we will start off with Godswill Trailblazer. That's his name, by the way. Godswill is his name.
Centennial. Hi, everyone. All right, today is that day that I'm coming to tell you why I need to be here. And I am very sure all of us have a common denominator, and that is to succeed. The key, your plug for that success is standing right here. And today, you will learn more about me. My name is Godswill, and I'm privileged to study computer system technology here in Sentinel. The semester is the third semester, is a program of 6 semesters. And I would like you to know that I have the key and the ideas and the knowledge to combine with yours for us to succeed together. It's important that you look into what makes people succeed, what makes leadership succeed, what makes AJ succeed. He's succeeding because he's able to come to our level, get to communicate with us. I am that candidate that will connect to you, that will give you information. Information is power. The amount of information that you have will help you to take decision, the right decision. I'm sure many of us missed the orientation because we did not take advantage of that information. Many of us missed Head Start program because we did not take advantage of that. Many of us missed peer-to-peer program because we did not take advantage of that. Many of us missed e-mentorship program because we didn't take advantage of that. Why? Because nobody is here to let you know. I would like you to give me the opportunity to bring to you the information that will help us to succeed as a student. I'm talking from experience. I've been privileged to attend Yaba College of Technology back in my home country, and I happen to be a student representative council there. And the knowledge I've acquired from these programs, from these institutions, and even right here, from the experiences I'm seeing here today, I've seen some gaps that we need to plug in. And one of them is communication. Have I pressed the wrong button? One of them is communication. And one of them is engagement. One of them is being social. There's more to college than coming to classes. Come on. It's not just coming to classes. Because what makes a round student is that student that combines successes beyond classes. It's important for you to succeed in the class. It's also important for us to succeed in our social life. And God's will, by the grace of God, we will win here in Sentinel. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Godswill. Now we'll move on to our next candidate, Cara May. Give her a round of applause while she makes it here on stage.
All right. Hi, everyone. Good evening. There's no energy in the room. Good evening, everyone. Yes, good evening. Here we go. And again, thank you very much, CCSAI, for the opportunity of having here and especially of having all the candidates together and also giving us the opportunity to run for this position. And you know, my name is Cara May Herrera, and I'm running for the Vice President of the Progress Campus as the CCSAI Board of Directors 2024 to 2025. And as you all know, we have all the story. We have 80% of the enrollees here in the Progress Campus are international students. I myself is an international student. And I will start off with my advocacy, which is uniting cultures and championing you. Because who is the boss? This is what President AJ said to us earlier. You, the students, are the boss. And you are the champions. And we here, if we are elected, when elected, and even if we are not elected, my advocacy is to support you to be champions in this life. And how are we gonna do about that? We have all this list. We only have 5 minutes to discuss this list, and I know I can't discuss each one of them, but we have the quality education, because we know we want, when people ask us, where do you go to school? We go to Centennial College. And we want people to say, oh, that's very nice because that's a really good school. Because they know that we have the highest quality of education. Then we will also advocate for employment opportunities. Because how can we do good in school if we are worrying about our tuition, which is 3 to 4 times higher than the normal tuition that we are paying? And we also have this accessible and inclusive student services. So I have observed in all the websites of Centennial College, of the CCSAI, we have all these amazing services already. But we have to, we just need a platform to share these services so the students will be able to access it, or we will take note of this. We can partner with, we have our content creators. We have a lot more content creators that are students that can highlight this such activities. And we have also our duty to our community and of course to our environment. So I will just also introduce a little bit about myself. So why me? Why Cara? So I have been a student leader since I was in grade school. I have received award. Thank you to the Violet Richardson Award. This is an award for volunteer action. They're honoring young women for the volunteer services. And I've also spoken to the London Blockchain Conference as a representative of my province. I have been a public servant for the past 7 years. I have been working in the government, and my priority is making this world a better place. And again, this election is about the representation. We want to represent you. I am an international student. I am working 3 jobs in a week to make ends meet. So we are always looking for ways to have this amazing opportunity ahead of us. We have to be accountable. We are accountable to the decisions that we will make. And by the end of this all, this is your choice. This is the student's choice and the voter's choice. Again, I really want us to be the champions. You students are the champions. We are the champions. Thank you very much, and I am Cara May Herrera.
All right, give it up one more time for Cara May. Now we'll call on the final Progress candidate, Malav. Give him some love. Show him some love, man. Show him some love. All right.
Good evening, Sentinel family. So, I'm Malav Shah, running for Vice President position at Progress Campus CCS Student Board of Directors. Currently, I am in my fourth semester of Software Engineering Technology Artificial Intelligence. Apart from my academic career, I'm a brand ambassador of Orbit5, where I help students to get their dream job. To all my fellow students, you are my family. Well, being an international student, flew from 8,000 miles away from my home. I don't have any family here. The only family I have is my Sentinel family, you guys. And Sentinel College is my home, away from my home. And we do not give any empty promises or hollow hopes to our family, right? I do not intend to give any empty promises or hollow promise to our family. But what I intend to give is my time, my dedication, and my effort to serve you, to serve us and represent every one of our voice. I will make a Sentinel experience better and memorable for us. As your Vice President, my aim is to create a community where every student voice matters and everyone feels valued, and where everyone is supported and we grow together. CCSI is doing a great things. They organize too many events, but events like Trip to Wonderland, Black History Month, networking nights, mental health events, Festival of Lights, etc. I want to wish to utilize all the resources we have and improve existing initiative like networking nights. I want to make it by the student alumni and for the students. I wish to make this happen where all different companies and industry experts can join our brighter students at AWC. I will help students to know the better aim to dream their job. I have been organizing networking events, innovative challenges, collaborative workshops at Orbit5. Also, CCS is providing a snack every morning, like once a week morning. That's very interesting. But I want to increase these offerings and make it 2 or 3 days per week. Being a student, our life is very challenging. There are ups and downs. And also, we have to manage our studies, assignments simultaneously with jobs and making food at home. So often I feels like it's a boat sailing in a wild sea. But I want to be the captain and make sure everyone on the board should be supported and guided. I want to make all of us inspired, motivated, and energetic, and make our community, our college, our country a better experience and safer place. We are the power. Thank you.
All right, here's me testing again, of course. So another round of applause for our Progress Campus candidates. They did so well. So we only have 2 campuses down, and let's move on to Downsview. And yeah, I will be calling the first Downsview person, which is Gukira Singh. Woohoo! Round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. It's truly an honor for me to be here in front of you guys, not just as a representative, but as a representative of Downsview campus. My name is Gurkira Singh, and I'm representative of Downsview campus. I want to be here to represent my college, Centennial College, Downsview campus. I'm an international student hailing from, thank you. I'm an international student hailing from hailing from Punjab, the land of vibrant rivers as well. Wait. So let's start our presentation. Yeah, here's something about me. If I talk about my habits, I love to read books, and I love to do the things hands-on. So that's why I'm choosing the aviation and maintenance course from Downsview campus. And moving ahead, if I talk about my if I talk about why I want to be on board, my answer is very simple, because I believe in myself. I believe in the unity and the power of I believe in the unity and power of collective action. As an international student navigating through complexities of academia and cultural integration, I understand the challenges and opportunities that lie before us. It is this understanding that propels me forward, driving me to advocate tirelessly and for the needs of aspiration and diverse student body. If elected, I pledge to initiate positive change through 3 core pillars. Like, first one is enhance extracurricular activities, and the second one is fostering effective communication channels, and third one is providing unwavering support to our international students. Together, we will diversify our activities, ensuring that each and every student finds a place within our vibrant community. We will establish clear and transparent lines of communication, bridging the gap between the administration and the students as well. So, and the most importantly, we will stand shoulder to shoulder with our international peers, offering them the supports and guidance they need to thrive in unfamiliar waters. So my slogan, your vision, my mission, it is not just a slogan. It's a solemn pledge. It is a commitment to place your needs and aspirations at the forefront of everything we do. It is a promise to listen, to empathize, and to act with unwavering dedication and integration. So at the end, I just want to say a quote that's my personal favorite. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So let us pave our dreams and work hard to get our dreams. So at the end, let us shape our future with excellence, inclusivity, and opportunity prevail. So my friend, I urge to you to stand with me on 21st and 22nd March, and together let us pave the way for a bright and inclusive future. Thank you, and may have a fantastic night ahead.
All right, let's head to the next Downsview candidate, Kushbir Singh. Come to the stage, feel welcome. Oh my God, he's already here. It's yours.
Hello guys, I'm Kushbir Singh. I'm from Downsview campus. And here a little something about myself. I'm currently doing an aircraft maintenance and aviation technician course at a really great campus called Downsview. I always feel like our campus get overshadowed in front of all these huge campuses. But I would like to say that it's a really beautiful place to be. And we do need some improvement, but I can assure you that you will have a great time there. And also, I'm an international student. I come from Punjab, Amritsar. And I love going on long walks, love reading, writing. I'm a huge Swiftie. I listen to Drake too. I don't know why I want to mention that, but music is kind of a great thing for me. It has impacted my health greatly, my mental health and my physical health, I would say that. And recently somebody asked me what's my favorite era, and I said Red, and it kept on bugging me, but it's not. I think I'm more of a folklore guy. And sorry. Why I want to be on the board? I wanted to explore every opportunity that knocked my door. And that comes from these past 2 years, I've been running away from a lot of things. And I think when I decided to came here in Canada, I wanted to change that part of myself because I didn't want it to lose more opportunities or more experiences. So that's why I'm here and I'm trying this, and I hope I will succeed. And also to create a welcoming space and a positive environment at our campus. And that comes from a personal experiences. I think the first few months, I think almost the whole semester, first whole semester for me was really difficult. I was really trying to fit in until I realized I didn't have to. And I see you guys who feel that way. because it can be really difficult when you pack 2 bags from so far away and you come to a new country, leaving your comfort behind, your family behind. I miss my mom so much. And also to create more engaging activities and opportunities. And that also comes from a recent event, because we've all been preparing for these summer co-ops, and I remember been working so hard for it, all my friends, me, including myself. And when we got the email, what was shocking to me was that international students weren't even eligible to apply for it. And that kind of broke my heart, and because I really wanted to do that. And I think these experiences, these co-ops, these internships, these opportunities are really important, so we can foster, so we know that what we are doing, we are comfortable with it, or what we are doing is for ourselves. Because most of the time, I've spent my whole life is figuring out what I really want, and still sometimes I feel like this is not for me. Believe me, there are days when I feel like I can't do this, I should just go back home. But then I remember that I do have dreams, and I've been dreaming for this life for so long, and I do want to accomplish that. And at Downsview, we thrive together. That's my slogan. But why this slogan? Well, Downsview is different. It's not like any other campus. And I see that every other campuses have their own challenges, but Downsview, we have a semester, and it goes for like 4 months, right? But we have exams every 3 weeks, so our courses end in 7 weeks. And we have, so that means in a normal semester, we have 2 sets of midterms, 2 sets of finals. So that's a lot of stress. And we have 5 days college, and it can be really tiring and exhausted. So that's why we also need a positive environment so we can foster and not feel exhausted at the end of the day, but rather feel satisfied. So do remember, your voice matters. So please vote for anyone. Gurkirat is my best friend. We sit together in class. I love that guy. And I just want to say that I'm here. And I think the biggest thing about a leader is that they move together with everyone and not move ahead alone and let everyone follow them. But the thing is to move forward together. And so let's vote for Downsview. And thank you, guys.
Listen to me. If there was a competition for best duo in this entire election process, Downsview would take it all the way. So round of applause for the best duo of best friends. We love a good, healthy competition. And now, moving on to the Story Art Center, aka the best campus. Let's start with those candidates. I will first call Ezequiel Farfan Vegas to talk about his campaign. And yeah, woohoo, round of applause for him.
Hey, all you in animation, in games, developing, in journalists. Hey, all you producers, musicians, actors, dancers. All of you who have the courage, the bravery, to pursue a career in arts. All of you who has a story to tell, to message to express, an idea. All of you which idea I'm sure they are amazing. All of you who has a light in your hearts and in your minds. Hi, my name is Ezequiel, and I want to see you shine. But how? I know there is a struggle out there. Jobs, international support, OSAPs, connections, all of that. How are we going to manage that? because I know why you're here. You're here because you want to develop all the skills that are going to allow you to accomplish that goal, to fulfill that dream, to make it real. I'm here, and I promise that I'm going to do everything to help you to become that dream into a reality. No more dreams, realities. And how's that? We can make bridges, because of course, I cannot promise that I have 1,000 jobs here. No, I cannot say that. But we can build connections. There are a lot of things that we can do together to bring joy to Morningside. No more stress. The artists are here, and we can make you smile. Thank you.
Oh my God, that was poetry to my ears. Yes, so excited to hear Ms. Vivian Eke, the last candidate for today. And yeah, round of applause for her.
Okay. Hi, guys. Hello. Good evening, guys. My name is Vivian Eke. I'm a 3D animation student from Story Arts Center. And well, I'm here, so I'm running for the role of student vice president. Why I'm running for this role? Yeah. Sorry. Why am I running for this role? I can relate to all of you. I've had thousands of visits to financial aid, to the success advisors, wondering if you should just drop your course and not go to school at a point because, oh, you can't afford tuition for the next semester. Or if you do pay tuition, then you can't pay rent or anything. And it actually kind of like, it takes a toll on you. And I've been at the forefront of that. A few weeks ago, actually, I was at the can you guys hear me? Yeah. A few weeks ago, I was at the financial aid office, and there was a line. And when I say a line, I had to wait for 2 hours just to ask a question. And while waiting, I had the opportunity to talk to a few of the other students, and we all had the same issue, basically, tuition. We can't afford it. We can't even get the job to, start making individual little by little payments. And it kind of sucks for everybody, honestly. And as much as I do appreciate the work that the college and the current directors are doing, because they have done a lot for us with the, what they call them, with the job fairs that you guys do for the engineering and business students and everybody, yeah. We really do appreciate that, but I think that there's more that we can do as the board of directors. How many of you have heard the term Canadian experience as international students, basically? Yeah. That's basically why we can't get jobs. Oh, we're new, we don't have the Canadian experience. No one wants to hire us so that we can get the first experience, right? I know of a few campuses universities, that run these programs where they allow students to get discounted certificates on things like SmartServe, CPR, and everything, so that they can at least get a leg in. And then, that usually helps. That helps save money. That helps with the whole job thing, at least for the first step. And I believe that there are ways that a school can help us. Well, I've already created a plan, kind of. For the first step, we could look into more inclusive scholarships and donors, because I went through the entire list of scholarships on our eCentennial, and half of them, I couldn't even apply for half of them, and honestly, it's kind of sad. There's also, I believe that the school can also let the students use the spaces. If you notice, the school cafeteria is closed by 2:30, 3 o'clock max. No one's using those spaces between that time. Students don't leave the school till 10 p.m. Some people stay overnight. What happens to those spaces? Nothing. I feel like the school should allow students to take advantage of those spaces, people that have small businesses, people that have the ideas to do that. And for the places like the gym that closes early. Like I said, students stay later than usual. So if the school closes at 7, if the gym closes at 7, students could work, other students could work, and they could get paid. I believe that counts as Canadian experience. You're working with the POS systems, customer service, you're kind of getting everything at once, basically. And there's just a lot of ways that they could help. And I believe that if I'm elected as your vice president, I would work with the board of directors to make all these happen. I have a plan, and I know the first step to take. I won't pretend like I know everything, and I know everything concerning OSAP and student debt and everything, but I'm trying to prevent all of that, or at least make it more bearable. We're all trying to get to school, either without debt or to be able to have the debt and pay later, because we just want to get through school. So yeah, if elected as your VP, I will make all that available. At least I will try my best. Thank you. Remember, your student voice matters. Financial aid is just the first step. We have more to go. Thank you. Oh yeah.
All right, we love a good queen that talks about employment, so that's very, very important. And yeah, we're moving on to the next stage of our forum. And I just want to shout out to every single student who came here today to tell their story. And yeah, applause. Thank you very much.
All right, everyone. All right, so I know not many people like politics. I live for it. It can come off a bit, okay, sunburn like we're at church, but we're gonna say hallelujah and continue, okay? Now, we are moving into the exciting part of our night, the final part of you getting to know your candidates. And in the effort of time, I'll just go ahead and call them in the following order. They will come up. It's an open question. Some of these questions are tailored to their specific needs, and you will hear exactly. So welcome to the pageant of CCSI, everybody. All right, so we'll start off with Fidel. Just come up and take a seat. Then we have Baljit. Then we have Jonathan, Godswill, Kara, Malav, and then Gukirat, and then Kushbir, Farfan, and Vivian. So this is what will happen. We have a series of questions. Each candidate will have no more than 1 minute to answer the question to the best of their ability. The first 2 questions will be questions that they all would have received, right? It will be from questions from a list of questions that they would have gotten. So they would have known what the questions are. Then, after which, we will ask each of them a question tailored specifically for them and based on what their campaign is about. Okay? Let's jump right into it.
Yes, so some of the, yes. All right, so moving the chairs too? All right, so can we try to make this a bit more rounded? Okay, okay. Are we changing the chairs or this is okay? Yeah, okay, so this is okay. So let's just start with some thoughts, and yeah, so some of the questions will be the same ones. Some of the questions will be specific to you, because you might have seen us on social media, you might have seen us doing different things, but we studied you guys before we came into the stage, so we know things about you guys that you might not know that we know. So I am looking forward to this, and I will jump into the first question. We are starting right here, just to confirm, with Fidel. So this one is for all of you. So I'll just wait a while until everyone is ready. First question, and mind you, you guys are a lot, so by the time it's at the end, you can always ask us to repeat it. Each one of you has 1 minute to answer these questions while you're on stage. First one goes to, Fidel, is there a particular issue or experience that has motivated you to run for vice president?
Oh, all right. Hello, everyone, again. The thing that motivates me to run for vice president is, I believe it's 2 things. The first one is my story that I shared with you on the stage, because I did not know which door to knock on to get help. I was shifting programs, changing programs. I couldn't catch an appointment with the success advisor. I was getting like more than one LOE every month, every 2 months. So I want right now, if I was elected as a vice president, or any one of us was elected as a vice president, I would help with finding a door for students to knock on. The door that you will knock is the CCSAI door and the vice president door, to get help with anything that's related to your academic success, not related to your academic success, inside college, outside college, wherever.
Fadal?
Yes.
In short words, let's start with Baljit. Yes, so you guys are just going to be passing the mics. And yeah, so Baljit, it's your turn.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be the one. You should look at me. Yeah.
so there are basically two things. I already mentioned one of this. It was my first day of orientation. The motivational speech I heard from AJ was like, wow, I want to be that. And the second one is that I want to be the solution for all the problems that students are facing at Morningside campus. Thank you.
Good job. All right, Jonathan?
Do I just do it? Can you hear me? Am I audible? Okay. Do I just go?
Yeah, go.
So, I mean, there's a lot of inconveniences that we as international students would experience at Morningside. But like, the main reason I wanted to take up the post is because I don't think there's enough of help that we get at Morningside. I feel like we can always make it better. There's always room for improvement. I'm not quoting Patrick Bateman. But yeah, so like there's always room for improvement. And that's one of the reasons why I thought like, okay, yeah, maybe like I got a few ideas. I could implement them, bring it up to the board, make it better, make college better, make it better for us. And yeah, have a college life we all love. So, yeah.
Thank you very much, Jonathan.
I am passionate about a balanced student life, and I believe in increasing principle, which is incremental progress. And one gap I would like to share that I've noticed in Sentinel, I always tell anyone that wants to come to this school, if you're not ready to study, don't bother. Sentinel makes study looks like work itself, and you barely have time for anything else. And to make matter worse, for those doing practicals, which is largely what every department does, and you will see that you don't have enough time to finish your lab work, and as soon as the professor is leaving, the lab technologist is coming to tell you you have to leave this space even if you have not finished your lab work. That's a gap. So I will advocate for more time. I will look out for all these points and gaps that we have in our system and induce incremental progress and apply that creating principle, which I believe so much in. Thank you.
Thank you again for the question. And hi, I am Kara. What makes me run for the board is, first off, I want to be the helpline or the hotline or the lifeline of the students. Not just me, but the CCSAI, because I found CCSAI with all the services that are available. And second, I have a part-time work where I visit all the colleges. I've been to Seneca, George Brown, Humber, all the colleges in the GTA, and I've observed why do they have these opportunities? Why do they have these facilities? And why don't we have this in the Centennial College? So these are the things that I really want to push for when elected as VP.
All right, thank you very much. And just before we start, since we're halfway, I will just repeat the question for those folks to make sure that they're aware of the question I asked. And yeah, that'll be, is there a particular issue or experience that has motivated you to run for vice president? And yeah, let's go for Marlav.
Why me on the board? It starts with a story. When I started my journey in Canada and on September 2022, so like since 8 months, I didn't get any job. I'm like searching for a job and all the things. So, and now I am the brand ambassador of Orbit5 and I'm helping students. And since my when I'm in 9th grade, I'm the home leader and helping students. So I will organize a job fair, part-time, and also for the graduates. And I will help students to get a job. What I face, I would never ever face to any students. So that's the thing.
All right, thank you. Jump into the next.
Hello everyone. So I think there are two problems in our Downsview campus. The first one is I want to make sure every students feel safe and happy at the Downsview campus, and I want to make the experience more memorable and unforgettable for them. So the first problem is extracurricular activities. There are lack of extracurricular activities in our campus. Like we don't have enough games to play to stress out for our studies as well. So the second thing is I just want to share you a story with you guys. When I came here in Canada as an international student in last year in month of September, I didn't get any job. In the last week, I got my first job as a permanent job as a security guard. I just want to say that I will provide the enough opportunity to the students to provide information about jobs, which we already have on the CCSA Board of Directors websites. But I want to make sure every
Time
student.
out. Let's jump into the next one. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, you can start.
Hi guys, and I think I've already mentioned that what kind of fueled me to do this was not getting enough opportunities, and even if there were opportunities available, those weren't for international students. And I think that wasn't the only thing though, but that was the thing that kind of wrecked me the most, I would say. But so I think we need more opportunities for students, because our campus is kind of different. I've already mentioned it, but it gets really difficult there sometimes, because we have all these classes, and then we're going to college every 5 days a week, and then our semesters are longer. This semester is going to run till June, so we have 3 sets of midterms, 3 sets of finals. So it can get really stressful, and as Gurkeet mentioned, we don't have enough places to go to. So whenever you have a chance, you come to our campus, you'll mostly see people.
Next one. Ready.
A issue or?
So yeah, I'll just rephrase it. Is there a particular issue or experience that has motivated you to run for vice president?
A issue or experience, all of them. I came from a third world country, which means that we don't have this, the opportunity to do something. So if I have the opportunity to be part of the solution, I will be. Thank you.
Thank you.
My experience that, as I stated in my presentation, the financial aid thing, I've been at the forefront of that. I've experienced all of that. I'm really passionate about that. I noticed that a lot of students have the same issues, and I want to try to help them. I know that there are ways that, I could help, but something is being done, but enough isn't being done. So I would like to help students in that aspect. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Round of applause.
All right, so we are running just a little bit behind, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump into the fun part again. This is the second fun part. Now, some of these questions that I'll be asking, you'll have a 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's the final round of questions, because I want you all to, know some of you have to study and all of that, so let us be fair here. Now, we tailor these questions specific to your campaign and what you have said out of your mouth. So we will hear if you are telling the truth and if you know what you're saying, okay? All right, so Fidel, the first question goes to you. A landlord kicked out a student out of his apartment. The student reached out to you for help. What will be your first response? How will you help this student?
Well, first of all, you have to calm him down, because I know he feels like he want to kick that landlord there, but I have to calm him down. Say, chill. I'll take care of that. We have, I believe, at CCSAI, we do have a legal service where students they can go and book a consulting and talk with the legal service and see what they can do on that regard. So I'll follow up with them until they get the final solution, and I'll be with them during that process.
Thank you. All right, Beljeet. Just making sure. So in your campaign, you mentioned that you're passionate about advocating for students and to make college fun and engaging. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Now, what would be your first step to engagement? As you mentioned, what would be your top priority to make the college fun and engaging?
Yeah, I want to introduce more of the cultural events. So I want to tell you one thing. When I was going through the campaign at my college, and I came across some things that, the students are missing their culture at college. They want to celebrate their rituals, they want to celebrate their occasions, but we don't have anything at our campus, and they miss it. And moreover, I have my friend from another countries, and they say that they want to tell us about their culture, this or this. So I want to make sure we have not too much, but a bit of all the cultures at our campus, so that we can share, we can get engaged, and we can have fun and have taste for all the different foods that we have. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Beautiful. All right, Jonathan.
Yes.
Now, in your campaign, you said that your priorities will focus on mental well-being and physical well-being. You even said it since evening in your speech. So what I have for you is that a student reached out to you and stated that she's going through a mental health crisis. Nothing specific, it's just that she needs help. How will you approach this situation?
First, I would, of course, I would want to communicate with her, obviously understand her perspective, understand things from her perspective. And since it's a mental health issue, I know that college has these peer support programs that we have at college, but I know sometimes it's not enough. These peer support programs, the feedback we get, the answers we get. So I'd want to make it better, but first thing I would want to do is communicate with her, understand things from her perspective, understand her problem, and through this peer support program, improved peer support program, give her proper feedback that she can actually work on herself and feel better. So yeah.
Thank you, Jonathan. All right, on to you, Godswill. So in your campaign, I keep hearing this term, student engagement, and making, again, school more engaging and fun for students. Now, you are a computer systems technician student, which I suspect requires a lot of your time and commit technology, even bigger. You need, or you have a lot of time commitments to your classes, right? Now, what I want you to do is to tell me, with your busy schedule, how will you promote student engagement while being engaged yourself?
Thank you, AJ, for the scenario-based questions. And here is my approach to having a solution or a platform that will help every single student to become, more engaged. Yes, Sentinel College is a very tedious place to be in terms of academic programs, but be that as it may, my plan is to create forums. We don't even have an effective WhatsApp group that have every single student in that group. Yes, we have Instagram platform, but Instagram platform, some students are not even on Instagram. It might shock you. So I will increase our presence in TikTok, increase our presence in WhatsApp, increase our presence in every social media forum so that every single student can be well integrated. And once you send a single information on those various platforms, in addition to the boards, that some people hardly see the board because they are well engaged in their class work. They don't even move around. So I'm going to exploit all these opportunities and effective collaboration, then leverage with my colleagues on the board. At the end of the day, I will bring in something more fun for the entire student. Thank you.
Thank you, Godswill. Beautiful. All right, Kara, on to you. So you made mention about, uniting cultures. Your platform is built on equity, diversity, and inclusion, which is a pillar here at CCSAI. What I want to know from you is that I want to know how will you ensure to promote equity, diversity, and inclusion for all students here at Centennial College?
Yes, thank you, AJ, for the question. And how will I promote the equity and diversity and inclusion here in Centennial College? First off, actually, the fight for equity, diversity, and inclusion starts with respect. This starts with respect with other people. I'll start with myself. When we group into classrooms, the professor asks us how to group ourselves. We usually group with the people with the same country, the same language. We don't usually group with different cultures, right? Everyone is agreeing. So I have to start with myself, and also we have to also give out the information. Just when I was on the bus this morning, I was watching a video of a kid, and he was saying that I am good at basketball. I am good at basketball even though I am gay. What is the strength that was given to that kid that he was able to say I think he's around 7 years old, that I am gay? Because he has the safe environment to be able to say that he is gay. She is gay, right? So that we want to create that safe environment where people of every color, of every gender, can be comfortable and they are safe. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Malav, my final question is for you. Now, you are running on a platform of food security, right? As you know, food insecurity is a huge issue here at Centennial College, right across Canada. On our campus, a student approached you and said that she did not eat all day and she doesn't know what to do. What would be your first step to assist this student?
Can you repeat one more time?
So, food insecurity is a huge issue. A student on our campus here at Centennial College approached you as the vice president and said, I have not eaten all day. What would be your first step to help this student?
So, first of all, I will listen to the problem and then I will approach it. So, I will tell her that CCS is providing all the snacks and all the things. So, it will be a
Take your time. Take your time. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Perfect. Everybody hear me? Everybody hear me? So I will just move to the other side, and I will go to my Downsview brothers from another mother. So both of you emphasized the importance of inclusivity and diversity within Centennial Spaces and inside CCSAI. This is very important in our work, especially when it involves international students. I want to know what stands out about your thoughts on the importance of equity, diversity, and inclusion on our campuses.
So I think in our Downsview campus, it is very diversified because there are a lot of students are there from different countries. So I think there are a lot of things that I want to change for an international student. I want to introduce the more games, like more cultural events and more extracurricular activities as well. So if I talk about my Downsview campus, there are not enough things to do in our free time as well, because we have labs like 4 to 5 hours a day, just regular labs with just one break of 30 minutes. So I think I will introduce the more games and more extracurricular activities. So that's all.
Thank you very much. Kushbir?
Same question?
Same question.
Okay. So I do think that our campus is diverse, but I would also mention that most of the student there you would find are, most of the student population is male, so you wouldn't find much of female representation there. And I think that can get quite difficult for people. Especially I see in my class, if there's a class of 45 people and you would only see 1 or 2 girls, and sometimes you won't see any. So I think we would have this program where we would encourage inside the campus or even outside to have more female students to take this course, or even the programs at Downsview. And I also think that when we talk about equity and diversity, yes, there are people from different cultures, but it also sometimes can get toxic because when we talk about the norms, and it's mostly male population, so there is that toxic masculinity thing that we talk about that is definitely there. And so it can get difficult for even LGBTQ people. And I've seen people talking about other people's and even pointing it out or making others feel so ashamed that they're not even being able to
Your
put
time
themselves
is done.
out. Thank you.
All right, Ezekiel. So it takes a look and a quick walk on the Story Arts Center campus to know that it is the most diverse campus out of all of them, which is something that we highly appreciate. And during your campaign, you did express the importance of support for international students. We are also aware that we often say that we support international students, but we often say that experiences are very different within the group of international students. So how do you plan to address the different experiences of international students at Centennial?
Okay, we all have things in common. Even though we're from different countries, we all have things in common, okay? We all pursuing a career in arts. We all need jobs. And I think that one of the best way to address this is to see or to find out what is the common thing that unites us all and make us proud about that. That will be. Thank you.
Thank you. Vivian, during your time in this campaign, you've expressed an immense interest in addressing OSAP and financial aid, which is an issue that we often talk about. As the good storyteller that I'm sure you are, can you tell me what made you be interested in investing time with that?
In investing time with financial aid and OSAP.
Yes.
Well, there's my PowerPoints, and also, like you said, Story Arts is a very diverse campus, and in my class, I think, I wouldn't say I've seen every ethnicity, but like there are a bunch of diverse people. So I've had conversations with these people. Some of them are on scholarship, some are on OSAP. I have a friend, she is on OSAP right now, but by next semester, she's not gonna have any support anymore. And the way my course works, and most of the Story Arts courses, it's like a 2-year, 16-month continuous. So we have one semester every 4 months with 2 weeks break in between. We don't have a summer, we can't work. So we're supposed to pull out like 9K every 4 months, and it's actually like hard. So like, if for those courses the school could, give us a little more support, that would be helpful. That's why I am passionate about it.
Thank you very much. I think we can wrap up.
All right. So this concludes the getting to know your candidates portion of the night. Now, the next portion is go around. We have treats, we have food, pizza, all that over there. The candidates will be seated at their tables if you want to ask them questions yourself. Pick their brain a bit, get to know them a little bit more. And yes, remember, on March 21st and 22nd, you will receive an email at around 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Please click on that email. You're paying your fees. You've heard the candidates tonight. It's your duty to elect the person who best represents you and your needs. All of them were amazing, and I want you all to give them a round of applause because it took, trust me, let me tell you this. Y'all are seeing me here tonight, standing here and talking with so much confidence and all of that. It takes a lot, trust me. So for them to sit here and talk and in front of a group of people who some of them probably have never seen before, it does take a lot, and I want you all to appreciate them as much as they took the time out to be here and run in these elections. Thank you all for making it here. Now, we have a raffle over there as well. Get some goodies, get some snacks, get to know your candidates on your own, and vote, okay? And again, if you don't vote, I don't want you to come. If you ever come to me, let me tell you, when you come to me in the next couple of weeks, and I see you, and you come to me with a problem, and you say to me, AJ, I have a problem, and I say, did you vote in the last election? And you say, no, don't come to me because you didn't. I'm kidding. Online, I'm kidding. But trust me, if you don't vote, you can't complain. That's all I'm saying. So vote, okay? Have a good night.